So after successfully delaying this, giving people time to trickle in, let's just get started on it. My name's Angela, and I am back for Slow Burn Saturday. We are streaming Shin Megami Tensei Digital Devil Saga, and we have a lot of side quests to do. Okay, so I think I was successfully done there. Pretty sure I went through, did I go through the entire base? No, I haven't gone to the red areas yet. I think after that I will, okay, there's still a red and green area I haven't visited yet, so, oh boy, let's get started on that one. So I guess let's go down first. We're into some random battles. Why not random battles? Random battles, easy peasy. Let me actually fix this real quick. One of these days, I'm going to make it so this overlay doesn't suck as hard. Okay, that works. That works. Make sure there's no dog in the way. All right, let's go break these barriers. Let's start with the first one. We're getting to some random battles. Surf Rise again. Welcome in, Dio. How you doing tonight? It's a dead end pass here, boss. Hopefully everything is all right with you. Other than messing around with the layout over my break, I haven't done much to test the stream. But I'm doing good. How about you? I'm doing all right. The day is going by way too fast, though. It's already Saturday evening. It feels like I just woke up. But I'm glad to hear you're doing good. A red wall appeared out of nowhere and sealed off the basement. The guys guarding him were trapped inside too. Let's fix that. Let's turn that frown upside down and break this red barrier and possibly make things worse. But yeah, hopefully the sound levels sound okay. I kind of adjusted those. As you can see, I changed the layout of the stream ever so slightly using the power of extensions and overlays on stream elements. I kind of felt like it was time for some new real estate on this overlay. Unfortunately, my channel points thing, I wasn't quite... I don't know why they're not working. Unfortunately, in my testing, they seem to work, but going live, they're like, nah. Whoa, don't get any closer. There's a guy locked away. He went crazy and wouldn't stop devouring people. He was delirious, going on about the wicked king and then began eating his own allies. We need to isolate him until he dies of starvation. What else is over here? Alright, enemies are a bit tougher. Devour hour every hour. Yeah, before I go to that door, I kind of want to see what's over here. Sorry, buddy, you're not going to need attacks where you're going. Okay, another door. I guess we had to see what's blocking the electricity. Well, thank you, Captain Obvious Surf. Another red barrier. What's over here first? Alright, this one might be a little tougher. Okay, not that much tougher. Oh, maybe this is. No. Maybe this is an area I have to come back to later because I do not see anything of note here other than these weird cables. A bunch of gross slime demons. So Dio, I'm curious enough to ask, what made you stop playing Bravely Default 2? Was it feeling too samey, or was the game just like, I'm not feeling it at the moment and I just need to do something else in my life right now? Because I haven't, I think I might have Bravely Default 2, but I never finished the original Bravely Default, so I was mildly curious. Oh, it was extremely samey. So should I worry about finishing the first Bravely Default, or should I just go on a Bravely Default 2? The story setup is similar to the first games. So are you better off not playing or finishing Bravely Default before starting 2? Or are you better off just doing both? That's a shame that it's story setup similar to the first game. I recommend finishing the first game. Okay, so even though it's samey, it's still better off finishing the first game rather than jumping into the second one. Well, I am still over here, kind kind of after I finished Metaphor. Not really. I don't really have a lot of focus on what I'm playing for gaming. Yep. Even though the last few chapters Bravely Default are repetitive, it's still worth finishing. Okay. Well, I've still got that. Give me one sec. I've still got that 3DS version of the game, so that's probably the version I'm going to stick with. Despite newer versions of the game. But the little bit of Bravely Default I played, I really enjoyed it because it was like, I think that was a moment in time when Square Enix was being kind of weird about Final Fantasy, or at least classic Final Fantasy, and it felt like Bravely Default was the only way to really get your old school turn-based, job-based Final Fantasy fix before they started porting everything under the sun. It's got a weird old school charm to it. Sweet, sweet Soma. Okay. So let's go back out this door or get into a random battle. I kind of don't feel like devouring these guys. Maybe I should start doing that though. Or maybe not. Does it really matter? Yeah, I really enjoyed the first one. Let me see. I really enjoyed the first one. I think they should have switched things up a little more for the second game though. So, has it been recently since you finished the first game? And when did you finish the first game? Was it a while ago? Or is it just like that similar, even though a couple years have passed? You're like, wow, this feels exactly the same as the first one? Or was it just one of those things you're like, meh, at the moment? I finished it right after it came out like 10 years ago. Wow, even after 10 years, that's still not quite enough to get you to feel like playing the new one. This is just similar enough that I didn't feel like going through it right now. Maybe I'll give it another shot in the future. Yeah, no, that's understandable. Okay, nothing over here. Anything good over here? Well, there's something in the corner. I think that's a person. Well, you know what? I might just eat these guys in order to get my MP back. I don't you get paralyzed. Good. Yeah, like right now, like I've been kind of playing Ace Attorney 6 off and on, but it's like I've gotten further along in that game than I did when I played it on the 3DS, and I'm probably going to finish it, but it's like at the same time I was like meh regarding it. I'm guessing I don't really like the change of pace for the setting. It's just not doing it for me, even though the game's fine. There's nothing technically wrong with the game. And then Raido came, and I just had to get Raido Kuzunoa. Like I needed that. And I had to make sure I got it on the Switch so I can actually play that on the go. And I was like, well, Raido's not that long. Maybe I'll just go through it. Does anybody have, I guess I'll use an item. Last time I played Ace Attorney 6, that doesn't sound encouraging. You might enjoy it more than I did. I think for me, it's like the politics of the game. Something about it is just the setting of the kingdom of where you go to. Which I find everybody there annoying, and annoying as hell, and it's just not doing it for me. Again, there's probably a chance you'll enjoy the game way more than I have, though. Make sure to give it a shot at some point. And knock Surf over. Alright, well, never mind then. We're just gonna get rid of these guys. I don't know when that'll be though. It's not like the game is going anywhere. I got the Switch version, so now I have a physical copy in addition to my digital copy that I have on the 3DS. Want to know why it's so dark? We tripped the breaker on B2 to deactivate the wall mechanism. It's inconvenient, but it's better than letting that guy escape. Oh, that makes sense. Where am I now? Alright, well, these guys are a little bit tougher than the other ones. Not that much tougher. Oh, good job healing a party of one, just you. Oh, and I forgot to mention it in my first impressions of Rhino Remastered. There are no more random battles. That's probably a big thing that I forgot to mention. No random battles. When they're not there, you don't miss them. Glad they got rid of the random battles. Oh, okay. Don't use electricity on that one. I bit me. Yeah, I don't miss them at all. And instead, you can sneak attack characters or enemies on screen, like they just kind of appear. You can either run by them or you can give them a sneak attack, and that works. Still funny to see how much Atlas put into Rhino Remastered compared to Nocturne HD. Yeah, which is kind of wild to me, because I felt like Nocturne was. I would have thought that Nocturne was a little more popular than Rhino. But maybe I was wrong. Surf, no. Surf, no. Hell no. Good old
Incoming
DCS.
message from Rob64.
Oh, welcome, Goblin. I disagree. Okay then. How you doing today? You also disagree? Probably. Just like that. Maybe. It depends on what I'm agreeing or disagreeing to. You said as such. Uh-huh. I've already had a slightly amusing and confusing night last night in Virtuous Hobbs stream. So maybe I agree or disagree. I'm not sure anymore. All I know is someone offered me their underwear, and that's all you need to know. I was offered a pair of underwear in another person's live stream last night. And
friendship.
There you go. And also, I watched one of the worst NES games I've seen play. I've seen anyone that I follow play so far. Did you know The Adventures of Tom Sawyer had an NES game? And yes, The Healing Power of Undies. They were offered to me. It was an interesting experience, and since I was home early from work yesterday, I was actually hanging out under the Damage Control Twitch channel name instead of my own. So this Twitch channel, the blog, is now the proud owner of a pair of undies. As for the game, it wasn't good. It was like I guess the best way to describe it was like an Adventure Island ripoff, like Adventure Island, but worse. Hubs, he got like to the second to last level of the game, and the game was just pure evil after that. He rage quit. As much as Virtuous Hobbs rage quit, he had to work hard to maintain the virtuous part of his stream. But he stopped. He put on a Magneto helmet. I didn't know he had a full-size Magneto helmet. He put that thing on. He had visual effects. It was crazy. He had to banish the bad vibes that game left him with in order to end the stream. But yeah, he had a physical copy of the game, so he actually played it from cartridge and everything. I was impressed, not with the game. I knew it from a relatively old episode of Crontendo. It was a thing that exists. Nice to find own, not to play. Well, he played it. He owns it. He played it, and based on what I saw of that game, I don't recommend it. I don't recommend it. It was like, for a while, it was kind of cool in the beginning, a little janky. Then it just got evil. Like, wow, like the game was like that old saying, like I pressed the button, and the game's like, no, you didn't. I saw like the projectiles that Tom Sawyer has, the rocks, passes through the enemy, like so many middle fingers that the game gives you. I recommend watching other people play it. I don't recommend playing it for yourself. And it got weird because the end of the second to end stage, we thought he was done after he had to fight a volcano in the sky. Trust me, you had to see it to believe it. And then there was a blimp with like missiles and lasers, and I was like, Tom Sawyer was set in the 1800s. How does this exist? I was like, WTF? Because it's a Virtuous Hobbs stream. So I make sure to keep the naughty language or the bad language to a minimum. I would have played it as well. I know it. A lot of NES games like that, but people who hate stuff like Zelda 2 never know it because their experience with the NES library is only ports of the polished titles. Yeah. I mean, as for me, there's like a lot of NES games I didn't get to because back in the day, I didn't really buy games. You just kind of rented them. So like I had a super limited collection of NES games. Like I have never... Like I had the OG Zelda, but I never finished it because I didn't like the OG Zelda as a kid. And I never gave Zelda a try again until a friend let me borrow the game on Super Nintendo. So I was like, I think when I started Zelda, I was way too young for it. So it's like, and a lot of games that were available at a rental store were usually tie-in games. So I think a lot of the good foundational stuff people would have considered from their childhood, I missed it just because it wasn't available to rent. I didn't have Nintendo Power, so I didn't know what I was looking for. Mom used to rent crap for me and Ian, where you'd see a ton of flicker, falling through platforms and awful difficulty curves. Sounds legit, sounds like my childhood. Or games that just didn't make any sense. They didn't come in the instruction manual, so you were stuck. Hey, we got 4-strain, nice. What's this? Damn, this dungeon is huge back here. Holy moly. I would say holy. Okay, there's a lot happening. Like, I had an entire basement back here. Wow. Okay, we've already been through there, so that door just takes you back around. Can you go back through it? Yes. Many old attempts at RPG elements would have your first enemy encounters be insanely strong, and beating the one or two that could actually beat would give the player a single XP point. That's a middle finger right there. So you spent 2 hours reaching level 2. Okay, basement 2. Yeah, it's funny though, like RPGs weren't really available for me to rent. Because I'm pretty sure in a rental store, like a lot of people either never returned them in a timely manner or they just kept them and paid the fee. So that's why I didn't get into RPGs until I was damn near an adult. RPGs were not popular in the US until FF7. Yeah, but we still have stuff like Dragon Warrior and Shiny in the Darkness. But again, they were not available at a rental store, or if they were, I didn't know what I was looking at. So that's how I missed them. That's my excuse as a child. I knew the big popular stuff like Sonic and Mario and all that, but the more niche stuff, yeah. Like, I didn't even know what FF7 was until I was like in high school. And even then, I didn't play FF7 until I was out of high school and in college. We didn't almost never touch them after FF7. People went back and realized the gold mine of great games. I would say my first exposure to RPGs was Pokemon. And then after that, Secret of Evermore, like I borrowed that from a friend. So all the big stuff like Final Fantasy VI and all that, I didn't get again until I was an adult, and you guys were here for me on this stream finishing the game itself. So yeah, I missed a lot of those types of games. Played a lot of beat 'em ups back in my day. A lot of platformers, a lot of beat 'em ups. Final Fantasy Umaru is an excellent game once you find Umaru. This is true. Oh, hello. Come to mama. Or get into a random battle. Whichever's good. As for this RPG I'm currently playing, after finishing Metaphor, it's kind of wild to see that those team-up attacks will not make an appearance in a Atlas RPG until Metaphor. And then again, I can't speak for the Etrian Odyssey games because I haven't really played those. Like, I have 2 of them and they're good, but it's like, okay, these games are like something I really had to sit down and enjoy. So I can't speak for those types of games, but as far as like Persona or the Megaten games, kind of wild that they wouldn't come back for a long time. It feels like I'm going in a circle, because I am, or just one big square. All right, that's the wall. Alright, so I might as well go back out the other way. The team-up attacks in Persona 5 Royal are a lot of fun. Okay, to be fair, I haven't played Royal yet. I haven't really felt like it. Given how long the OG Persona 5 was. But yeah, it was like the closest thing I've seen so far in the Atlas game was this game. I guess one of these days I'm gonna have to go back and play. I'm gonna have to go and play Royal, and yeah, I understand that I had a lot of time on my hands when I played it. Yeah, not so much for this one for me. One of these days I'm gonna have to go back and play Royal. I think the only reason I never played 5 again, because I played it on the PS3 and I was super salty because I wanted to transfer my game and my save options to the PS4. But Atlas would not let me do it. Basically, it was, hey, they wouldn't let me transfer my save, you know, so it's supposed to be cross-save from the PS3 to the PS4, because they were like, well, you used a free amount of DLC, and we connected that to your account, and it's locked to your PS3 account. You can't unlock it, excuse me, on the PS4. And it's like, they thought like maybe that I was trying to open it up on a different account, but it's like that doesn't make any sense to me. I'm like, when I played Persona 5, that was linked to my PSN account, which is the same account, the same email address, and everything I use for the PS3, PS4, all that's linked together. But you're telling me for my cross save purposes, I can't take my cross save into that. Okay, and wow, thank you, SiriBot, for banning that. Wow, SiriBot, SiriBot is good stuff. Got our first spam bullshit. That's how you know you've made it, kids. When you got a spam bullshit. But yeah, that's why I haven't gone back. And then I think I was so done with Persona 5 on PSN after that. I actually got it on the Xbox, but I haven't played Royal on Xbox. And I haven't gone back to Golden either, despite having a copy on the Vita and on Steam. SiriBot is our Mega Man. Exactly. SiriBot is awesome. But I would love to get to Royal. It's funny though, on I saw a YouTube video that was recommended to me. Basically the argument was that Persona 2, I mean not Persona 2, Persona 4 on the PlayStation 2 or PS2 is the superior version of the game, and the new characters they added for Golden add nothing to the game. And I was like, I'm kind of curious about that, because my only interaction with Persona 4 Golden was the anime, and I did not like the character of Maria at all. So I guess one of these days I'm gonna have to check out that video that was recommended to me. And it's funny, CW is going back and he's playing through Persona 4 for June, and he chose the PS2 version. So now I'm wondering if the PS2 version is the better version. I don't know. Again, I don't like the idea. I didn't like Marie as a character. Marie. I'm not sorry, Maria. I meant Marie. Thank you, Dio. Thank you for the correction. I dislike her so much I can't even get her name right. But no, I've actually never played the. I've actually never finished. I've started Golden. I appreciate how much better it looks, but I did not like her character when I watched the anime. I didn't care for what she got to it, even the reveal. Holy moly. That handheld was so beautiful looking. I actually, to be fair, I didn't actually, even though I have Persona 4 on Vita, I actually didn't even start that version. I assumed it looked good on the TV. Well, actually, I actually have a proper Vita now, but the only version I started was the one on Steam. I don't know how she comes off in the anime though. Did not like her character. I thought I don't mean to be mean, but I'm going to be mean. She was a whiny bitch. I didn't like her. She was emotional, emo, and all of that, like, bratty. For no reason. I don't know. It just felt like her parts in the thing were like manufactured drama for the sake of drama. I thought the reveal of her character was interesting though, of like who she actually was. I thought that was cool, like the concept that was cool, but I think the execution for what she did, at least in the anime, it didn't do it for me. There are parts of the anime that I did like out of that series. I think I liked 2 episodes total, but I thought the Golden anime, I'm like, who was this for? I don't think we needed it. And I think that experience kind of soured me on Golden for that reason. Maybe I'm just a salty old lady, I don't know. There's a whole long dungeon with her in the game, but I'm not sure how that came. Yeah, of course. There's a whole long dungeon in her with the game, not sure how that came across in the anime. Watching the anime and playing it is probably a whole different thing. Again, I would like to come back, and I would like to go back and play Golden one of these days, but I'm not really sure if I want to now that there's a whole new remake with it. I'm not completely sure how I feel about it. Like, I'm kind of like, I want to play Golden just to make up my mind on how much I like the game or not. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I've got a lot of other stuff on my plate though. That's probably why I haven't gotten around to it. That's nice and done. But I felt like, I think the reason why I haven't really gone back to Golden and maybe gotten to Royal was a whole nother dungeon was a little bit of a turn off to me, considering how long it took me to get through those games. Like, I have yet to get through a mainline, not even a mainline, yeah, mainline Megaten game and a Persona game in less than, I'm gonna say less than 120 hours, and a whole nother dungeon was like not that appealing to me. It's funny though, but the idea of going back and playing Metaphor again is appealing to me. I'm kind of wondering how much faster I can get through that game with New Game Plus. Let's see. But I think for now, as far as this game goes, I think I'm gonna have to go back and double back around. But I figure like a lot of stuff in New Game Plus would be taken care of because you don't have to do as much. But then the idea of a new game coming out, I think it just takes me so long to get through Persona games that it's like they kind of do their new, hey, here's our new updated version, and it's like it kind of kills my desire to do a New Game Plus. I kind of envy people who's just like, how do you get this time to get through these games so damn quickly? I don't remember what this thing was weak against. Okay, it was weak against that. And I think next time I'm going to work on my mantras because I have to remember my mantras. I'm always interested in doing New Game Plus and Megaten games for some demons, but I never have done them either. Yeah, I mean, just for the sake of curiosity's sake, I'm wondering if I can get through at least one Megaten game a lot faster. With New Game Plus. Because I imagine if you have like your social links or whatever, or your bonds, activating them wouldn't take nearly as long. You're kind of free to do the things you didn't do before. Oh, puppers. Oh, no, I gotta pet the dog. She's hanging in there. She's very scrawny now. I heard puppers. Yeah, she's hanging in there. She's very skinny now, unfortunately. She's also got like full-blown doggy dementia, so I think I'm like the only thing she kind of remembers. Oh, we love Star? Yeah, she's hanging in there. She's doing her best. And I also think she's like, if not partially deaf, definitely partially blind now. Poor baby. But if anybody wants to redeem the treat thing, I've got a whole bag of dog treats waiting. Just like, you know, carry her everywhere like a stuffed animal. Unfortunately, Goblin, I cannot carry her because of the cancer in her lungs. You pick her up, she starts wheezing, so can't even pick her up anymore. Currently lack points because I spent them all on last time on treats. Alright, first one's free. Alright, the first one's free. Here we go. Doggy treat. Damn, you can't even see that anymore. Come on. Ah, she bit me. She got the treat. Gosh. All right, getting those levels in. Let's see. Oh, magic's ridiculously high. Oh, leave that at 60. Let's do vitality and 2 for strength. Hey, you got a free magic increase anyway. Nice. Okay, there was another area over here that I completely ran by. Was this it? Alright, just a random battle. That's fine. That's cool. Okay, it survived somehow. Alright, the dog is still looking for every microscopic bit of treat she can find. Okay, it wasn't. Don't use Zeodon on these guys. Got it. Okay, I think I want to run back upstairs and save real quick. Or get into a random battle, that's fine. These guys in here are weaklings. Alright, straight upstairs and we'll come back down. That's a good dog. That's a good puppers. We see how we're doing with our mantra. Remember your mantra points. Let's see, I might take the dog out to use the bathroom soon. Unfortunately, the medicine that we give her, the side effect is that it makes her pee everywhere. And my god, we are keeping PetSmart afloat with all of the enzyme cleaning spray that we've gotten. So let me leave that right here, and I've got to take Puppers out to use the bathroom. So I will be right back in a couple of minutes. I'm back. Let's see, hold on. There we go. I am back. I was heard from again, despite what you and Chad have said. Friday night streams, Friday night fight streams where he ends up becoming more popular than Top Hat Gaming Man. Never heard of him. Dio wastes hours of our lives going over hitboxes and iframes about obscure fighters like Ned the Janitor. Don't know what a Ned the Janitor is. I'm assuming that you fighting game fanatics are familiar with that. That's all. It might as well have been an alien language.
Says what?
Welcome back. Well, thank you, Goblin. Dio says, wait, what happened? I'm the one who just got back. Why are you confused? I presume you were here for the whole time. I step away for a bit. Oh, okay. Oh, that makes sense. Goblin is writing your fan fiction for how your live streams are going to go. He spent half a day talking about Mace on the N64 to us. I'm leaving that fighting game lingo to you guys. Again, that might as well be alien to me. Let's see, we're gonna get mantra. Don't know who Top Hat Gaming Man is. Don't know what Ned the Janitor is. I'm assuming that's a fighting game in context. Don't know what Mace on the N64 is. Mace the Dark Age. Yeah, you guys discuss that among yourselves. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Let's see, Argilla. It's amazing how much content you got out of that one. Good work, Tio. Let's see. Sorry, I couldn't see that. I can't see that on my screen because my microphone, my pop filter's in the way. But we got enough Maka to get this one filled out. I can't wait for the next Friday stream. Again, Goblin writing whole fan fiction over here. All right, we got cooking for Surf. Okay, well, for whatever reason, learning that tree boost magic skills. Oh, it's not much. I might as well get that. Might as well get this low-hanging fruit. still working on that. Okay. Good stuff. Save. Let's get back in there. There you go. So back down the steps and back to this mysterious basement that was blocked off. I still haven't gotten to the green areas yet, but I'm going to assume that it's a lot shorter than this area, and if not, whatever. I can pass that. Yes, I can. I'll devour over that. That's not good. That wasn't actually that bad. Wait, what does it say? An ominous air can be felt from underneath. It's too dark to see into the room. Oh, there's something down there. So apparently, we cannot go this way. So I'm guessing I've got to cut the power back on to get this started. Thank you. I'll take that as well. That's right. So close. I guess I should focus on Gale, letting him get some delicious people. Okay, there's obviously something I ran by down here, but at least I know there's nothing waiting for me back upstairs until I... Not back upstairs, back in this area until I get the power back on. That's good stuff. Alright, sir, if you know what to do, heal, please. Thank you. give that to Gale, please. You know what? Come on. Just devour him and level up that last little bit, and that'll make me happy for about 5 seconds. Hey, there's that 5-second happiness. Yeah, we can go work on his mantras as soon as we get to the next save point. And it's gone. Yeah, my happiness is now gone, Goblin. Much tragic. Magic is just too strong. They already want a rematch, huh? Like, I beat your buddies. Okay. I don't remember. Do they block this? Oh no, it's actually their weakness. Where is that restless dog? There you are, right behind me. So close. Oh, we do love Star. Ah, good puppers. Ah, nice work, Gale. Nice work, Argila. Poor baby. Yeah, she's doing her best. Okay, we have made it. Okay, how are we doing for Gale? Almighty. Okay, that's a lot. starting to wonder, maybe I'm better off just letting some of this stuff. I think I have this discussion every time. Am I just better off just letting the skills build, because I'm going to need a lot of Maka to unlock these almighty skills. Well, it could come in handy. Yeah, I think after this.
Make sure you bring more Maka next time.
Okay, yeah, definitely. I need to bring more Maka next time. Oh, there is one more thing I want to test. Like, I worked on it in StreamerBot, so I kind of want to see if it works here or not. The Kefka command. I think I fixed it to the way I wanted it to be fixed. So let's find out. And let's see if it goes away now. Hey, it does work the way I want it to. Nice. Still gotta work on that channel point stuff. Kind of disappointing that all that work behind the scenes, it doesn't work. Nice. Oh, thank you, Dio. If only there were a way to do that other stuff in the kind of wish I could do it all in StreamerBot, but the amount of time it's taking to learn StreamerBot and setting up these commands, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of a pain in the ass. To even get the commands, the command to work, or the CMD command, I had to like find someone who actually took the time to program the thing and then use their code, get a warning that the code might be too old, and but it worked. So I wonder if someone has already done that before, like channel points redemptions for StreamerBot. But the command actually works now. So that picture I have is not a lie. See, and it also takes a minute. Like, it's kind of slow, but it works. Like, I'll run it through there and give it a minute. There we go. Oh, now you want to make a liar out of me and do it faster, but it actually works now. I can't do something like that. Is it because you rather have me?
He really whips the llama's ass.
Yeah, I mean, the list would be massive. I figured the list hasn't gotten too unwieldy yet. Well, it breaks the list down, so it's like it goes up to the character limit and then it'll start a new line. But whatever. I don't think the list has gotten that big yet, and we actually have a proper ask command now. So there you go, you can use that. And it bounces around on the screen and all that fun stuff. There's a new Patra AD divide. Force Drain. I'm going to swap out Force Drain for Resist Electric. Where is it? No, it's passive skill. There we go. But I figure. Yeah, for everybody who forgot those commands were there. They are now there. Also the same as 5? Pretty much. There we go. Yeah, there's like a lot of overlap with some of these sounds. It just makes it easier. Okay, so let's find that area I've been missing. I know I've had to have run by it at least once, so that takes me back up. I'm mildly annoyed that I couldn't get the video commands working. Don't you cast a healing spell? Good. Oh, look at that. Oh, and again, I did have the two animated emotes. I still need to commission because I looked at the slots and I realized, like, holy crap, we have 6 slots open, and we're only using one of them. So I commissioned two commands, but I can get around to commission the other 4. I commissioned them from Jolly O'Galley, basically Super Nerdy Guy's daughter. She's pretty badass artist. So many slots to satisfy. I know, Goblin. I'm working on it. But here you go. Unfortunately, I can't see it in OBS because everything's kind of cluttered. So they are here. I guess a heart command and a crying command. So I've got 4 more to fill out. There we go. I really enjoy working with Jolly because she kind of sent me like videos of steps of the progress and everything, like before like the final everything was approved. And then when she sent me the files, she already resized them all to work on Twitch, so all I had to do was upload them. I was like, very pleasant experience working with her. She's awesome. I highly recommend him. Something earlier, Stupid is the only one that matters and therefore the only one observing emote rep. They're all silver though. They're all emotes with silver. Yeah, she does some great work. Definitely. She's got a Twitch channel. I recommend checking her out. It's like Jolly_O_Golly. Good stuff. Good channel. And again, she's open for commissions. So I have to find, I'm guessing I've got to find the freaking switch to turn. I've got to find the breaker to turn the power back on. And oops, all silver, yeah. Oops, all silver indeed. Okay, yeah, here's a whole ass section I missed over here. Breaker, here I come. Oh no, what the hell are these? Wukong. Not good. I That's nice. Oh, there you go. Hey, you probably have found the other bits emoji. Looks like a fun battle to me. I bet it does. Okay, so I guess I repel all magic. Good thing I saved recently and I know where I'm going, I guess. Really? You're not here. Fuck this. Failed to escape. How annoying. They block all attacks? No, they don't. Well, screw it. When in doubt. Luckily, they didn't go for the same character twice, so that would have been a KO. Come on, take this guy out. Thank you. Not good. Excellent. That was a pain in the ass. But I guess that was one way to make sure we got those Atma points. I think from this point on, I am going to just focus on getting Maka, sweet, sweet Maka. So I can get those higher level spells. I was expecting different results. Were you now? I was not. Well, if the Devour Hour command didn't work, I would have been in trouble. Okay, I like how this is a dead end though. Thank you. Thank you. I'll give you actual, you want a Pterodine attack? I'll give you one. How do you like this?
Boom shakalaka!
Oh, thank you, Dio. Though, where the heck am I supposed to go now? Let me see. Nothing over here. That just goes back down. Was there doesn't connect at all. Like, what the hell? Okay, let's try the back room over here. There's something back here. for?
I love.
Aha! Your advantage is gone. You little ankle biter. Right into the boobs. That's how I like to take all of my Atma points.
Six shooter is heavy, Ken.
I'm gonna have to heal soon. Nice. Good job, Gale. Give me that sweet Sky Wizard technology. You gotta remember, the square button is for the menu, triangle is for the map. You have let me down other RPGs where triangle is, brings up the menu. Really some. God dang it, I did it again. We're gonna have to stock up on some items here. Or maybe my thinking was I have magic, I'll just have my characters do it. Thank you, Dio. Had to use it? Of course you did. Okay, this room looks promising. 2 paths. And a random bat. Oh my god, what is that? Yeah, I think I'm going to just save up a whole bunch of maca. Oh, I want to say mana for some reason, and then we're going shopping. Mind flaying. He tried to flay my mind, all right. Oh, he went down like a chump. His appearance is more frightening than the actual battle was. Got a lot of mind flaying happening here. Alright, through the door, I guess. A lot of switches to turn on when I eventually find these things. The rate I'm going, I'm gonna have to start eating again. Make sure there's no switch up here before I go downstairs. Boy, are they not liking surf. Ugh, let's get rid of that monkey. I hate that guy. Oh, you got some nerve healing yourself like that. Alright, let's go. Dinner time. Oh, hello. Yoink. Oh, I wasn't ready yet. I think it's ready now. Yep. Brian, oh no. Nice. I like criticals. Alright, now there's only one of them to deal with. I'm gonna take that moment to top up surf. Just in case. Perfect. Excellent. Okay, so I'm going to say, other than having Argila cover her for her weakness, I'm not going to worry about getting said mantra points, because again, I need a lot of Maka so I can start getting those almighty skills. I'll be a monster in a box. I love it when the game listens to me. Okay, so now we're going down the stairs. It's according to that one guy, I need to flip the breaker on this floor. So I'm assuming the breaker has to be around here somewhere. Alright, two directions. Let's go behind us first. I was rooting for a monster. Of course you would.
Sorry. I'll make this quick.
It's funny playing Rydell Remastered and being in that part of the game where these things are. Not gonna work this time. This is a save point. Hey, oh, welcome in, Virtuous Hobbs. Dio, can you give Virtuous Hobbs a shout out? How's the stream been? Not bad. A lot of backtracking. Don't you love when you go to the dungeon the first time and then there's like, oh, here's a key to unlock a certain floor, and then you're like, all right, I'll just see what's down this hidden area. Surely it can't be a dungeon almost as long as the original dungeon.
I endorse this event or product.
Better than mine. Make sure you guys check out Virtuous Hobbs. He was playing retro games, and he was playing game show games. You had a good time. I stopped in yesterday, and yeah, I would say compared to that Tom Sawyer game, I talked about the Tom Sawyer game you were playing, and compared to that, yeah, I'm having a way better time. That game was just evil. Like the fact that it refused to read your button inputs, those damn dragons. That game was wow. Good deal. But yeah, how are you doing today? It's good to see you. Surprisingly, Goblin, our own Goblin, has heard of the game. He's on point when he says it's a game that's better to own for your collection than to actually play. Good, took the kids to the movies and then to a burger joint. Sounds delicious. That sounds like an awesome day. I can't say I did much with my day. Not like I woke up and it was like, whoa, time to stream. What movie did you guys see? I know in the chat we were talking about Lilo and Stitch. Did you actually go and see that Lilo and Stitch movie, or did you see something else? Because that live action Lilo and Stitch did not look good. Okay, I need this for Argila. Unfortunately, it's going to blow through my Maka, but I need to cover her weakness. So she'll be getting those mantra points in order to, so I can give her a resist, force, and everybody's weaknesses will be covered. Man, I gotta get something to eat. My head is starting to kill me again. My daughter went to see Elio, and I watched I don't know what that means. HTTYD. My son took a little nap during the first act. Okay, I actually don't know what movie was out, so you're gonna have to. What is that movie? Oh, the second one. Was it How to Train Your Dragon? Is that it? Maybe I'm an idiot. Yeah, How to Train Your Dragon. Okay, it is How to Train Your Dragon. There's a new one out, isn't there? Man, this is why you're the cool one, and I am like, but there, I don't know what's going on around here. But hey, sometimes you need a nap though. You had a busy time with that Tom Sawyer game. It sounds like you had a pretty good day. Okay, we are going to the back. I'm usually a homebody, but I'm trying to be more present with the kiddos. No worries. I completely understand being a homebody. I completely understand you want to be more present with the kiddos. Because I feel like it's something hopefully they'll remember fondly. Like, I do remember from my childhood when we went to go out and see a movie and it was pretty cool. So I think when the kids, when they're older, they'll probably remember the time you took them to the movies and all that with fondness. Don't touch that breaker. You'll escape if we turn the power back on. Buddy, I'm touching the breaker. I am so sorry. Don't worry, I got this. I'll take care of him. I tried stopping you. I'm not responsible for what happens next. It's probably fine. It's fine. It's fine. We got this. I didn't release a super boss. Okay, I'm gonna have to remember to eat them so I can get that sweet points. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I want to activate that first switch over here. I'm purposely not saving my game because if this turns out messed up, just go back and do that. So let's turn this on. Activate. Okay, now we can go across. Oh, this is nice. I wonder, do I have, do you have any attack mirrors? We do. Probably shouldn't waste those. We're gonna get keep Argela nice and fed so she can get that last bit of I forgot what it was called. That last mantra. Really? Well, I guess I'm glad I healed. Alright, Argela, you know what to do. Thank you. Okay, well, these guys are actually weaker than the first ones. Okay, everybody's good. Still alive. I'll let Argela have that one. Again, nice try. I have improved Gil. He's better, stronger, no longer weak to electricity. You're going down the hatch by way of this lady's boobs. Alright, you guys are really trying it. Wow, he was obliterated, burned to ashes. That's right, burn for it. It's like, who could have guessed that a monster made out of paper would be weak to fire? I would have never guessed. And color me shocked. Toasty indeed. Did the Toasty command work though? I saw you use it. Did it work? Because I made some changes. Let me know if it worked or not, because I made those changes that Drew suggested. No Toasty? It didn't work? Oh, let me check something. Should have worked. Let's see. Because the crispy command works and the toasty command, let me see. It worked in my testing. Okay, I just saw it work. Did the sound come out? Or do I need to... Did it work, Dio? Did you hear anything? Let me know. No sound though. Oh man. Let me finish this off and then... Okay, let me try one thing though. I think the crispy, we changed the crispy command too, following the rules that Drew set. Crispy! Okay, crispy works, but no toasty. Did you guys hear that? I heard it. Yes. Okay, so the toasty command, that one worked. Alright, give me one quick second. Now I'm super curious. Like, StreamerBot is like super powerful, but it is such a pain in the ass to program. MK Toasty. Core command triggered. Make sure I didn't spell anything wrong. Okay, I'm pretty sure I spelled toasty correctly. Yes. Toasty crispy. Now I'm looking at this goddamn thing. Let me see. Toasty visible. Visible. Man triggered. Let me just check something real quick. Okay, that's connected. Let me just check the commands real quick. Let's see, where are you, Toasty? Okay, Toasty is over there for the sound command. Did I not set one up for Toasty? Is that the problem? Hold on, where the hell is Toasty at? Maybe that's the problem right there. Okay, it's under, okay, Toasty, here it is. Under secret word, never mind. Just let me check something real quick. It is going to be a long stream, guys. Cake, crispy. Toasty. Yeah, that's the only problem with the Toasty command. I've never figured out why I can't hear it. So I saw the sound and everybody else can hear it, but I can't hear it. That's always been a little bit of a weird thing. Okay. That's the crispy command. Toasty's a weird. Yeah, Toasty's been problematic for so long. Where the hell is it? Unless it's not properly set up here? I figure like this would be the best place to have it. Okay. I think I see the problem. I think it's the MK Toasty command, but there is no Toasty sound by itself. Let me try something real quick. Let's see something real quick. Oh, let me try something really quick. Like I said, we are not. I can always cut this out of the YouTube portion. But honestly, having people here to check this out is the easiest way to do it. Alright, so let's do... Let me just do one, let me check the team, 1 sec. Let's do... Okay, it does not like that, wow. Okay, not letting me... Alright, let me try this then. Let's duplicate that. Oh, that's the problem. Alright, give me 1 sec. That's there, that's correct. Let's see. Some action. I kind of want to get this nipped and fixed while we are standing right here and you guys can hear it. Let's see. All right, let's see. Okay, that according to this might be fixed. So let's try again. Or maybe I've broken the whole thing.
Toasty!
Oh, I can finally hear it now. Do you guys hear that? So let me know if that was worth it for taking a couple minutes out to fix that. Yes, okay, I think it's finally fixed. Thank you, Hobbs. That worked. All right. After all of these months, the peskiness of the Toasty command has finally been fixed. We can go about our lives. Everybody, mission accomplished. I need like a little banner to unroll right above me that says mission accomplished. Thank you, Dio. Let's see, that was basement 1. Okay, I want to go to the other switch now. And thank you for the fanfare. Okay, they really got it out for Surf. Wow. Okay, CeeLo is learning things. Mutual karma, nice. All right, keep going. All the way down the hallway. Okay, there's a lot of them here. A lot of ankle biters, and they're charging you up to make the ankle bites hurt even more. And now the ankle biters are gone. Yoink. Zeodyne. Do I have? No, I think I should probably take Zeodyne off of Yale. It is not serving any purpose right now. Again, guess who covered Gale's weakness? I did. Guess it will soon cover Argela's weakness? This person, right here, me. Do not use Zeodyne on that. That would have been a bad idea. I guess the only good thing about all these extra attacks are the XP and the money. Give me all the Maka. I'm always need more Maka in this game. I do again appreciate how generous this game is regarding MP though. Still not ready. Everybody's actually good. Can I do one more pass? I can. Oh, it's leveling up so slowly though. I just want my AP. Wait, I ran past. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Or did I? Yes, I did. I gotta go back down the stairs and go back around. Reading maps, not a skill I have. Getting random battles at a high frequency, a skill I have. I didn't say it was a good skill. Tenderize that one up for Argila. Nice. Man, if this is just like the first dungeon where I've gotten the taking away the red barriers, I'm kind of afraid of the next dungeon after this. See you later. More? Really? We're doing this? I hate the game heard me talking smack. That was one of those. That's one of the fun encounters. Oh, dog is circling again. Come here, old lady. You're good. You're okay. Just don't pee on the floor. Like, look, I took you out a little while ago. Please don't tell me you have to pee again. Alright, after this fight, oh, we love Star. Yeah, we do. I think I'm gonna have to take her out to pee again. She keeps pacing. Nothing good happens when the dog keeps pacing. That usually means she has to pee again. So as soon as this fight is over, I will take her out and hopefully she's not behind me peeing on the floor right now again. Because she's old. Oh, okay, she's right next to me. Okay, that was a long fight. Got a level up out of it though. It would have been nice if she healed herself. Alright, so again, I will be just a precaution run. I will be right back again. In fact, I'm Yeah, after up the intermission screen, gotta make sure the dog, like the medicine makes her pee a lot, so I gotta take her out again when she starts getting restless. So I will be right back. Understood. Well, thank you. I'll be right back. All right, I am back. Let's turn on the sound again. All right, I am back. Star did her business outside. There's also an ambulance out there, so hopefully, I was at one of the neighbors' house, so I hope everybody's okay out there. Wow. Other than that, had the neighbors asked about the dog. I just said she's doing her best, and they were rooting for her. So yeah, everybody's rooting for my old lady. Let's see. She still looks a little restless, but hopefully she feels better now. I think there are no fireworks to frighten the dog around here. Yeah, but I would say surprisingly, thunderstorms and fireworks don't really bother her that much. So I think she's good. At least she's good in that regard, because I've seen some dogs like really freak out about it. Okay. Yay, time for another one of those hunts that I usually fail. Starfield hunt? Yeah, I guess so. Well, one of these days I am going to get it. I don't think I ever went down that little corridor. I'm going to say, like, controlling this is super awkward, and it feels like you never quite have enough time. It's like, come on, guys. And still not enough time. Where the rest are these little things? That was a nice waste of my time. Starlina, why don't you relax a bit? Yeah, that was that. So, Dio, tell me, how many of these field hunts have you successfully completed? Wish I had an ingenious trick. That's right. Now you... I completed one of them. Hey, same number as me. Now I don't feel so bad. I bet if I had almighty magic, this would be so much easier. I have lost track of the dog. She's somewhere around here. Alright, sir, if you know what to do. A little bit more vitality. There we go. Alright, well, I've got to go back and lower the wall. Thank you, game. Oh, hey, it's recovery mode. Hey, recovery mode, how you doing tonight? And Dio, can you give recovery a shout out, please? Goodbye. I'm hanging in there. Had to work this weekend. Boo to weekend work.
I heartily endorse this event or product.
Thank you, Dio. And guys, make sure if you haven't followed Recovery Mode, give him a follow when he comes on. He plays a variety of games and he's a super cool guy. And how are you doing? I'm doing all right. Back from my little bit of a streaming break. Just chilling, just hanging in there. Not much else happening. Spent some time trying to improve the stream a little bit. Like half of the plugins work that I got and the other half don't, so that was a disappointment working on that for so long only for it not to work. But other than that, just working, just trying to stay cool. That's about it. I am doing all right. Picked up a new game on the go, and by new game I mean old remaster game. I already showed it earlier for everybody else in the chat, but Rito remastered for my Switch, my OG Switch, not my sexy Switch 2, because I don't have a Switch 2. But playing that, as if I need more Megaten in my life, just having finished Metaphor Refantasio last month and currently playing a Megaten game right now. I was about to say, no, I do not have a Switch 2. Again, no plans to get one anytime soon. I will have a Switch 2 one of these days, but I'm not rushing out to get it. See, how's everybody looking? Oh, don't you? Oh, you healed yourself. Oh, you little ankle biter. You can go and heal that. But yeah, Recovery. I know you haven't been around because you've been super busy, but you know, as I normally don't stream on Saturdays except for once a month, my slow burn Saturdays. So I spend about anywhere from 5 to 8 hours streaming a game, and I've been working at this game since like November. Of course, it's slow going when you only play it like once a month. Tomorrow for Sunday, I'll be back on Chrono Trigger. So let's see, we gotta go. Gotta go back up again. Is this the big one with spiders? No, thankfully, no. That was actually... Okay, so you like this habit of whenever you come, there's always spiders? I don't know why. I think it's the universe's cruel joke, but I don't think they're the spider monsters in this one. That spider monster was in Raido. It was Raido. This is Raido remastered, and the one I played like a couple years ago was SMT Devil Summoner 2 Raido Kuzunoa versus the Soulless Army. There were big spiders in that. And another time he came in, I was playing doing first impressions of Shin Megami Tensei 5, and that one had big spiders in it. But as far as I know, I haven't. If I've run into any big spiders in this one, that was a while ago, and I doubt we'll see them again. Unless the universe is just being cruel about it. But yeah, Megaten games, they're like, I would call them like less like pure spiders. They're like crab spiders. It's weird. But this is the game where everybody, your party members are the demons. Everybody else is a demon, and to get stronger, you have to eat demons. So basically, this is like one big game of cannibalism. Is the best way I can describe it. It's always devour hour around here. They're not liking that, though. Now let's heal Argila again. You know what? I think I'm gonna have to have Surf take this one. Because he is low on MP, and I am not close to that save point to get that MP back. So let's pass. And let's go, Surf. Devour him, please. Good. That's right. You tell him, Surf. Okay, let's flip the switch back. I love it. All that work to flip this switch to do a hunt. Only for me not to get anything from the hunt. One of these days, you know what? That's not even true. I'm all like, one of these days I'm going to get a proper field hunt done and it's going to be glorious. But we all know that's not true. Yeah, I think I'd just run back around for this one. I'm not gonna let the chance to consume an easy meal go to waste. We're slowly getting there with Wind God, though. Soon Argila will have her weaknesses covered. I think technically this will be a shortcut down. I did not mean to do auto battle. Consume, please. I says I haven't played my Switch 2 a lot. Yeah, I think last time we talked, you were playing Mario Kart. Was it just Mario? The shine of Mario Kart, is that wearing off, or you just been busy with work and stuff? Oh, so close. Again, I like how he's recovering stuff. He's not even in battle. He's just back there having a good time. Okay, I think if I do this correctly, I should be able to pass through as a shortcut without having to go run all the way back around. If the game will let me get there, wouldn't that be nice? I am so glad they're going for Gale instead of Argela, who's weak against wind. Now that I've said that out loud, I'm going to bring that into existence, aren't I? Too much? Yeah, too much. That dog is still super restless. Oh, it's like a sliver. Come on. Oh, that's why she's restless. Husband in the background. And a random battle. My god, I do not miss random battles. Oh boy. And you have to go and heal yourself. You... How dare you? Oh, I thought we loved random battles around these parts. I think you just love me losing my mind over these random battles, Dio. And it's been too busy with work to enjoy anything. I know that feeling. I hope work lightens up for you so you can enjoy yourself. Being busy with work is no fun. You're gonna let Surf devour that guy? Jeez. So I can get some MP back. Perfect. Finally, thank you. Let's put that on her right now. Let's see, set. What do you got here? She can get rid of... Ooh, not a lot. Not a lot of choices here. She got shared karma. I'll put that right here for the set for the time being. I haven't had to revive anybody yet. Although they're trying. This game is trying. I hate it so much. You better not have reinforcements. Thank you. Okay, so I should... Oh, right in battle. I can't even finish the sentence. Thank you. Love it. Love it. And this is a part of the stream where I get closer to my goal and more random battles keep happening, and then I just fall apart. It burned for it, buddy. In fact, let me switch up Gale's moves right now. It's fun to watch. Well, I'm glad you're entertained, Dio. Slowly losing my mind over here. I'm gonna swap out Zeodyne for Xandine. Beautiful. Okay, shortcut worked. So now we can just go back upstairs. And I almost kind of forgot like what the hell I was doing in here. But now I can go save my game, undo that barrier down there, and then I guess find this one guy who went crazy and stop him or get murdered horribly in the process. Either or. Not right, Starlina. You're restless, dog. Why don't you sit down? Why don't you sit down and relax? Go to sleep or something. You're just so restless now. You're breaking my heart, you little... Alright, you can have some pets. Oh, hello. Come on, let's go, 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 go. And made it. Every day I get closer to a save terminal without being stopped before reaching the save terminal by a random battle. It's a good day. Restore, please. On the upside, I've gotten all that Maka back that I spent. So this dungeon's been good for that at least. So I'm just going to save up to get those big spells. There you go. You're finally sitting down. That's a good girl. Just give me a minute. I gotta pet the dog. Let her know I love you. I know I love you, Star. You're a good girl. Save, let me see. Let's see. Yeah, we got plenty. So I don't touch it, it should accumulate. Let me just save one more time, just to make sure I'm nice and saved. Yeah, I've been in this dungeon for almost 3 hours, my god. Thank you, Argela. At least take care of him. Okay, it's just these little guys. I was almost afraid a third fight was going to be on my hands, but it wasn't. And look at that, CeeLo, my boy CeeLo is back there. Gaining XP. With his bad Jamaican accent. Those poor little guys. I don't trust them, Dio. I don't trust these little guys. Like, who do they think they are? Biting at my ankles. Nipping at my heels. Oh baby, we ready? There are no bad decisions about to happen here. Okay, that way is back to safety. Okay, another hallway. So guys, do you think now that we have a Rito remastered that there will be a digital Devil Saga remastered? And if so, do you think they'll put the level of care into it that they put into it with Rito, or will they do more like a straight up improved graphics, add more voice acting, etc., like they did with Nocturne? Or do you think this game is popular enough that we might get a full remake treatment like we did with Persona 3 and what's coming up with Persona 4? What do you guys think? I think they'll get remasters on par with Rito remastered. So remaster that adds a lot of good quality of life stuff, but doesn't go as far as Persona 3 Reload or the upcoming Persona 4 Revival or whatever. They're trying to will them into existence. Well, to be fair, Dio, I really thought we would get digital Devil Saga a Digital Devil Saga remaster before we got Raito. I really didn't think Raito was as popular as Digital Devil Saga, but maybe now that I'm thinking about it, maybe Raito's more popular in Japan. Yeah, I don't think they'll give them full remakes. Yeah, I think that's probably reserved for Persona. Maybe, because now that I'm thinking about it, we got Raito as DLC in a lot of things, where Surf and the gang, they've been kind of relegated to just these two games. But also, do you think they'll remake... I know they remade the first two Personas, or the first Persona 2. They remade them for the PSP, but do you think they'll remake them for modern consoles, or do you think we'll be lucky enough to get a port? Yeah, same. Raito was just too attracted to resist. He's a cool kid. What can you say? Raito is a cool guy. Okay, he resists win. Better not. Better play it cool. Yeah, I would love to see if we okay, so what I would like is, it'd be cool, like, even if they just like a port of the Persona, of the PSP versions of the Persona 1 and 2 games. That'd be cool. I can't really see them going as far as Persona 3 Road or Persona 4 Revival with Digital Devil Saga, but that would be nice. Yeah, it would be. No, let's save our game first. We'll come back to that. What I would like, though, is I would love Digital Devil Saga remaster that on par with what they did with Raito, because they added a lot of nice stuff to that Raito remaster. As far as the Persona PS1 Persona games, I would like that. I could see them porting the old Persona games, maybe with more voice acting and some other stuff. Okay, so what I would like is maybe a port of the Persona 1 with some quality of life improvements, and a port of Persona 1 and 2, I mean, both Persona 2's Eternal Punishment and Innocent Sin, but like as a double pack or something like that. That would be really cool. I would absolutely love to see that. Only because no one's playing on PSP anymore. And they made a remake of Persona 2 and the other one, Eternal Punishment, in Japan. But as far as I know, they never brought that over here to the States. But instead, they put Eternal Punishment, the PS1 version of the game, on the PSN store so we could have that. Yeah, I don't think they released Innocent Sin and Eternal Punishment separately again. Nah, they were two halves of the same game. But you never know with Atlas. Yeah, also, you know, Atlas needs that money. You know how Atlas is. They're all like,
Make sure you bring more maca next time.
that's Atlas. I can't even see what's around the corner.
I'm under here.
The heck is this? Hello? yoink. That'll net me a good amount of Maka. Ah, nice try. Come on, let's go. At this point, I just want to save my game. So we're gonna have to go up the steps. But that's okay, because once I get out of this door, the enemies will be a lot easier. I can just mash the attack button or put it on auto battle. But I will take this, not so much the XP, but more so that sweet Maka. You know what else would be nice now that I'm on around with these Atlas ports? I would like... ports of those 3DS games to like newer systems like Switch 2 or something like that. I need the newer generation to know how belligerent the shopkeepers are in Shin Megami Tensei 4. Like that level of belligerence with those shopkeepers, it has to be experienced to be believed. No, do not attack. I'm glad this guy is just BSing with upping his attack. That gives us a chance to take him out. Alright, this is the basement. I've got to turn back around. That's right. Back around, up the steps, and then to the save point. I forgot to use immune to the wind. Oh wait, let's just get rid of this guy. At least it was a charm spell and not a full-on curse or something like that. Let's go, Gale. Oh, okay, that works out pretty well. Okini, oh my goodness, Okinikushi should have that Sakura Rage. Should have that Sakura Rage attack in a bunch of other games. Don't you love when characters who appear over multiple games have useful attacks that are only unique to certain amounts of game, to certain Megaten games? Try this again. Up the stairs. Let's go, Surf. All right, two options. I can either, let's see, I can either go all the way around. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Writing a letter to Atlas about this. You should, Dio. I demand a strongly worded letter to Atlas about this. Or next time when Atlas does one of those surveys, you gotta put that in there. Yeah, this would turn out to be a whole ass dungeon, like, did not have that on my list. I thought this would be a quick in and out. Like, if I had been, this has been a regular stream, this would have been the entire stream. Yeah, that's a good idea, the survey. Okay, just keep going upstairs. Alright, the enemies are pushovers from here. Let's see how we're doing, Vermont. Let's see how we're doing. Okay, they're slowly getting there. Another 200,000 and I can unlock some almighty skills. Okay, we're nice and saved. Goodbye. Now we slow down by a cock trick. Perfect. Ooh, nice. I'd so close, the door was right there. Oh, Archer got a level up, nice. Okay, moment of truth, guys. Boss a big threat or not a big threat? Questionable presence, though. I know how it doesn't say a strong presence can be found beyond the door. A questionable presence. We're about to find out what that means. I think, oh, dear God. If, Beelzebub is anything like in the other games, I might have a problem. You know, boss, shouldn't it be absolute laws over the junkyard? We should be only subject to the laws of nature. In other words, someone as weak as you doesn't deserve to be in charge. Fun times ahead, very fun times ahead. Okay, before I do anything, we'll put this right here for a sec. Also, I realized I forgot to go into fight mode. Where is that? Let's see. Let's see something real quick. Let's see. Hold on. Subduing Beelzebub. Let's put that in there. Let's put the quest in there. This might be a mistake. I guess that guy did warn me though. Okay, well, he's not a high level like in other games. He's usually like in the 90s, so we're in the same level. Okay, so, well, we'll see how we do. Again, I forgot to set everything for, fight mode. And I could have had more skills. So my options are either go through with this fight or reset the game and come back to it. We'll see how we do. Okay, that was not worth it. Yeah, I might go back and come back and do this. By that I mean... Let's see. Wish that button doesn't work. Well... Okay, my thinking is, do I want to waste my time with this fight or come back when I'm a little bit not a little bit stronger, but optimized for boss fights? That I forgot to do that. But you know what? Now I guess I'll just try my best. Not good. Ugh. Alright, so I guess for this fight we'll just have Surf attacking. And we'll let Argila and Gale attack with and heal as needed. I didn't look at the guide to see it, I just saw what he was weak against. But nothing else about him. So maybe I should have brought heat for this fight, but I'm very glad that I got those weaknesses taken care of for Gale. Oh, this is going to be rough. I'm just going to let Surf. He is only going to attack. The others, again, they're either going to do normal physical attacks, or they're going to keep everybody on their HP nice and topped off. New Oracle has emerged. Yay, Mind Stream. Mind flaying indeed. Oh, thank you. I appreciated that. Love it. Now he has 2 attacks. Alright, not bad. Okay, this part's a problem. Oh boy. Now it's starting to make you sweat now, yeah? Ooh, only 1 magic mirror left. Oh boy. Yeah, I love rolling the dice on that one. And still not in the red yet. Might be worth 1 magic mirror just to see if I can protect myself. Ooh, I don't have it. I would say the only thing that's really a threat is that Mahmoudan attack. That is the biggest threat to me. So I might come back. Might come back with no darkness. Yeah, unfortunately, this guy is not even the red yet. That was a waste of a magic mirror. And Surf shocked.
Crispy!
Indeed. Every time you're there, indeed. I'm mildly curious. Okay, well, magic does slightly more attack. I love it, love it.
Fatality.
Indeed. I was gonna take her out. Hey, here we go again. Nice try. That hurt a lot. It's gonna be a battle of attrition, or until he kills the whole party. One of those damn Mahmudun spells. I know it. Poor old Argila. Always picks get murdered by Mahmudun spell.
Fatality.
Poor lady, yeah. Okay, I was kind of expecting him to go for the Mahmudun spell. I'll take it. Great. I think I went by that revival stuff. There we go.
Fatality.
Yeah, poor Argila. Oh, that's not good.
Fatality.
Indeed. Oh, that's cute. Let's see what happens here. Yep, that sucks. Surf's down, Argila's down. The old Megaten classic, indeed. Still not even in the red yet, even after all these attacks. Okay, finally starting to see red. Okay, nobody is shocked. Good. That hurts. Let's see how this goes. And there we go. That was always a gamble. I hate that spell. Well, let's try it again.
Rejected!
Indeed. That's a whammy. That's a whammy indeed. Okay, so let's set some let's set some stuff up. So we're not going to need Iron Stomach. Fire Boost. We're not going to need Ingest Mana. Okay, that should help. Now for you, Argila. What do we got for you? Void Death. So you're gonna have to be working double time. Double time, lady. What can we set for you? Alright, no panic attacks. We know anything else? Let's have them both casted. What else she got? Not to worry about ingest mana at the moment. Let's see how that works. Yeah, right now the biggest threat to us in that exchange would be that death, that Mahmoudan spell. Yeah, this whole section has been a dungeon all by itself. My god. I was waiting for us in the other palace. Palace, I think I got Persona on the brain, in the other dungeons.
I'm sorry. I'll make this quick.
Yeah, so I think after this fight, we will... I'm gonna go on a dinner break, get something to eat, and then hopefully, if we done with this, and I can't even say I can move on to the next dungeon because I haven't gone to the area with the green barrier. So we're not even quite done with this dungeon yet. Considering how much of a pain in the ass it was to get the red key, I would imagine that the area, or I'm hoping the area with the green key is not as much of a pain as all of this. I guess I'll read the dialogue this time. You know, boss, shouldn't there be absolute laws over the junkyard? You should only be subject to the laws of nature. In other words, someone as weak as you doesn't deserve to be in charge. Okay, that's a big difference. Right into the magic, alright. Might actually stand a chance now. Let's hope so. Alright, literally doing double the damage here.
Somebody else. Oh, come on.
New Oracle has merged. Alright. Everybody's okay. Alright, now it's on the 2-turn, baby. Fortunately, gonna have to keep Void Death up. Alright, no one's shocked. Let's see. I think we're okay in this for this turn. So we'll have her cast Void Death, and I'll have him attack, since his physical attack's a lot better. No one's shocked. Good. Really going for it. Everybody's okay. And next turn, if it looks bad, I'll heal. Oh, still okay? Really going for it. Looking good. Oh, okay, serves okay. Not too bad. Could probably take one more. All right, Okay, not too horrible. There he goes, the hating ass spells. We can survive those, okay? That's a close one. Surf, just keep attacking. And keep those void death shields up. Alright, gonna have to leave all the work to surf until I get an opening to attack with everybody else. Alright, just stick to the strategy. Not good. Alright, starting to see red. Of course you do a mind stream. Everybody's okay. You're okay? I'm okay. Hating ass magic move. Okay, complete miss. Yes, good job, Archer. Let's go. So that means she'll cast Void Death, and we can kick with Gale. Do a sexy Gale kick. That hurts. Gale shocked. Okay, good. Everybody's okay. And got him, my god. Take that, buddy. Is this okay? Sure. Ugh. Don't think that you've surpassed me, boss. I'll devour others to grow strong. When we next meet, you will fail.
Oh, did I win?
Oh, thank you, Dio. I did win. You beat him while I stepped away? You stepped away? That's your fault, not mine. But yes, I did. Don't know what that is. Items. Death, low odds, all reusable. Okay. This is what happens when you step away, Dio. You step away for like a couple moments, and then the boss gets beat without you. Okay, maybe I can finish this dungeon off before I take that lunch break.